Hi, welcome to the Staking Geek channel. Today we're going to discuss zkSync and the ways to earn crypto passive income through DeFi. If you like the content, please subscribe, share, like, comment. Thank you. Okay, let's get into it. So if you're familiar with this project, you can skip over to the next section. If you're not, zkSync is a layer 2, so they're in that heavy competition with layer 2s, including Arbitrum and Optimism and various others. And a layer 2 is designed to be an extension of Ethereum to offer various solutions, including better scalability, faster and cheaper transactions. If you've transacted on Ethereum lately, you'll know it's quite expensive. So these guys are trying to solve that by taking a lot of that load, that demand off Ethereum onto an L2. So if we go over here, this is the technology behind these layer 2s. So rollups are taking these transactions off chain. So let's say we have 30 transactions on zkSync. That eliminates those transactions on Ethereum. So there's 30 transactions on zkSync. zkSync will verify those and send that one transaction back to Ethereum saying, yes, these are transactions are valid. So it's taking a lot of traffic off of Ethereum. Basically, there's two types of rollup categories. There's zk rollups, which is zero knowledge, and zkSync and Loopring. There's a few others, but I've done a review on this project, so go check that one out. Optimistic rollups include Optimism and Arbitrum. These guys are very popular right now. So with optimistic rollups, these transactions are assumed to be valid, and they'll use something called fraud proofs to prove that these transactions are not within 7 days. If the fraud proof spots an error, the transactions inserted into the batch are removed. So I'm not going to get too far into the tech behind all this, but both of these are used to increase the scalability. All right, so if we go back to their website, let's look a little bit more of their features. So if we come over here to game-changing UX, with these guys, they are trying to eliminate C phrases. So if you're like me that has tons of different wallets and various other things, you're constantly having to write those down, stamp them in a metal, verify them, store them properly in different places. So it can become cumbersome and a little bit stressful at times. So they're trying to get away from this particular thing, as well as account abstraction. So right now, if you lose your keys or your passwords, your crypto is in the ether, and no one else can help you with that. So with this, they're trying to connect family, friends, or other third parties. So if, let's say, I pass away, my family can get access to my crypto through this account abstraction. You can read a little bit more if you like here. And another feature is paying fees in any token. So if you're transacting on Ethereum, you're paying the gas fees with Ethereum. If you have other tokens in your wallet that you want to pay those fees with, you can't right now. So these guys are trying to solve that. So eliminating the user from seeing this, and they'll settle those transactions behind the scenes with Ethereum. So this will be able to leverage other tokens in your wallet to pay gas fees. Another cool feature that I noticed on here is automatic payments. So a lot of the Web3 world is trying to replicate some of those great Web2 features, including bill pay. So automatic payments, if you want to eliminate banks and get in strictly into the Web3 world, they're going to need to solve some of these issues, including paying your bills, right? Everyone's got to pay bills. So if you want to pay your bills with Metamask and various other apps, that's currently not available. There are third parties that have come up with solutions to pay your bills with crypto, but this one looks like it's going to be baked into the tech while retaining self-custody of your crypto. All right, so if we flip over here to their Twitter, you can do a little bit more reading. They have almost 1 million followers, and recently I have heard some rumors of an airdrop. So if you are interacting, bridging, using some of these DeFi protocols that I'm going to speak about with, you might potentially be qualified for their airdrop at some point. You can do some more research if you like here, twitter.com/zkSync. And first, you will most likely, if you're going to qualify for that airdrop, you have to use their bridge. So bridging your Ethereum over to the zkSync network. So you would have to connect this to your Metamask and then port over or bridge over some Ethereum or other assets. It looks like they have USDC as well. Some of these other assets people might not have in their wallet, but ETH and USDC are the main ones. And once you get that over to zkSync, then you can start participating in DeFi. All right, so let's head over here to DeFi Llama and go find this chain. We click on chains. It looks like the total DeFi market cap has been going down. Hopefully that can turn around soon. If we scroll down, they're currently ranked 21st with around 105 million. Let's click on them. Today we're going to discuss ZkSwap. We're going to go into mute.io and UniDex. So first, let's click on ZkSwap. They're number one in their ecosystem. We'll click on their website. And here you are. So with ZkSwap, you can bridge. So you can use the bridge here. You can create liquidity pools. And that's the main thing you're going to do on this protocol. So you want to research the pools. So if we click on here, it looks like ETH USDC. Wow, that's a big APR. 31.5 million in liquidity. If we click on this, if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know how to research liquidity pools. This one would be a little bit more stable. Some of these could be volatile, just depends on ETH. So here they're offering you 24.81% APR. You'll need 50% ETH, 50% USDC. So basically you would just go in and hit deposit. Once you have these two, so you need to connect your wallet. You need to have bridged over ETH or USDC from the Ethereum mainnet. And once that's in your wallet, you'll be able to transact here. If you need to swap, you can swap over here right on their main page. So you would click the amount of ETH or USDC you want to swap for and swap. All right, so if we go back here, once you have deposit your liquidity pools, you can look at your position and you can see how much you're earning and keep an eye on that. If you need to withdraw, you can withdraw from here. And that's really it about ZkSwap right now. So like I said, you want to research the pools. You want to swap for those tokens. You want to deposit those tokens in the pool and look at what you're receiving in terms of rewards. They're stating here you're receiving around 25% for this pool. All right, so next, let's go back over here to DeFi Llama and click on mute.io. 11.1 million locked. All right, so let's jump over to their website. If we take a look, it's similar to ZkSwap. You're going to have to contribute liquidity to one of these pools at USDC and ETH. High liquidity right now and decent amount of rewards. So if we flip back over here to ZkSwap, they're giving you almost 25%, and currently Mute is giving you around 32%. Basically similar thing. You need to swap for your tokens. You'll need to deposit those within the liquidity pool and to start earning. And the difference with this one is they have this amplifier, so you can stake your liquidity after you're done putting it into the pool. Looks like you're going to earn more rewards. I went on their Discord and confirmed that the amplifier duration is about 2 weeks. So if we click on here, you'll receive up to 3 times multiplier on your staked liquidity. And obviously this pool would most likely change in the amplifier. So next time it could be another pool like this one here. But currently it's ETH USDC. So there's another way to earn. And if we go over here to DAO, you can also purchase this demute token and lock it up, and you can receive additional booster or amplifier rewards. And there's the amount currently locked. And to obtain this demute token, you would have to come over here to swap. You would have to pick the token, let's say ETH, and then you would click on mute, and then you'd be able to swap for that token. And then come back over here and literally deposit it into this vault here, and you'll be receiving rewards, and you can participate in governance on this particular project. And it looks like you can come over here and look at your total rewards as well. All right, so that's mute.io. Fairly straightforward. Couple ways to earn. Next, we're going to discuss UniDex. So let's go back over here and go into UniDex. It looks like they support 6 different chains. If we click on their website, I already have them launched. So you can trade perpetual futures with leverage. So if we click on there, you can pick this for leverage trading, or you can do just spot. This is fairly new, but if we look at this particular page, you can do up to 100 times leverage. You can long or short various different assets. It looks like they have quite a few here. Great amount of options. And you can click on stats. These are the different chains that you can do leverage trading on. I did a video on Phantom recently, so go check that out. So we go back over here. You can see that there's the volume in USDC. We go back over here to pool and click on zkSync. So with these guys, you are receiving. So if you lock up USDC in this contract here, you'll be receiving 30%. And this vault earns yield by receiving losses from traders on the platform. So as traders get liquidated, that liquidation goes into this pool, and those rewards are divvied up for the people staking in this pool. And just keep in mind that you could also lose on the pool. I know it says almost 30% APY, but if the traders are net positive, they're in their P&L, then you are subject to a negative APR. So potentially you could lose, but it looks like the return since inception is around $68,000. And it looks like this is fairly new. It's not even 2 months old. All right, so those are various ways to earn with zkSync DeFi. It looks like this is fairly new. You want to invest at your own risk, do some more research. I will continue to make more videos on these types of projects. If you have any suggestions, leave those in the comments. If you could share or like the video, that'd be great. Thank you for watching. Until next time, be safe and see you later.